Okay, I'm making this video. Russ and I are together. We're gonna go from. I'm sorry,
It's
babe.
okay. It's okay.
We're gonna go from beginning to end about everything that has happened. Uh, the short version, and so basically in January, he went to the emergency room and his blood sugar was 700 and he weighed 140
Yeah.
pounds and he was awful. So now he is on three diabetic pills and two different insulin shots. That's because his pancreas has a tumor on it. Last check in the hospital, it was 5 centimeters. If you've been following my videos, then you know about what the surgeon said. Okay. Um, we spend about $240 a month on copays, medications.
That's not including the medication. That's just the copays.
There's the copays. The medications are added. And honestly, uh, Russ, could you tell them how your first treatment made you feel and how the second treatment went last
Well, my
week?
first treatment wasn't too bad. I felt pretty good afterwards, but then they made it a little bit stronger, and yeah, it was a little bit bad. I felt bad for a few days,
Yeah.
but now recovering, and then about less than a week, I'll be doing it again. I'll be making it more stronger, and it's just crazy. But they're trying to hit it hard because the insurance.
Took 2 months.
By the time they approved everything, they caught it early, but then by the time they approved everything, it'd been like almost 2 months, and it got a little bit bigger. So now they're trying to be aggressive to shrink it, so I can keep hopefully some of my pancreas. So the goal is to get it down. So, but they're still gonna have to take probably about 60%.
No, 80.
Well, no,
So
the
you're going to
goal
have a little piece left.
the goal is to get it down to take 60%, so I can keep 40% of my pancreas. That's what the goal is, and they're
They
gonna
are
take my
taking
spleen.
your
Yeah,
spleen.
they're
Yeah.
gonna take the spleen, which you can live without a spleen, but it's just crazy how the go pays, and then just to get my port, I got my port on my chest, so they can do the chemo. That was they wanted 600. That's with insurance. It was like almost $700. I mean, it's crazy. Wow.
Sorry, my hand's tired.
It's just they don't care. They just want the money.
Right. And then your surgery's going to eventually happen. And
Surgery hopefully be in June, but then we got to
we got
pay
20% for
20%
that.
God knows how much that's going to cost. It's just
But
crazy.
it's just terrible. And uh, we need help from somewhere. I don't know what to do anymore. Him and I have tried to get a loan. But we can't afford to make payments for loans all the time, and we have to pay 20% for his surgery, or it won't happen. And I want him to live.
I want it too. Huh?
Yeah, of course you do, babe. Um, and so we've just had a really, really rough 2025. And now we're in March. He just had his birthday 3 days ago. Um, tell him how that went.
Okay.
You had a nice birthday, right?
Yeah, nice birthday. We couldn't go anywhere, but
No, we Got a
couldn't
cake
afford it.
from
We
the
got a cake.
deli.
Yeah, but it was good. I don't. I'm not a kid anymore. I don't need to have a big birthday party. That's for sure. But I was feeling okay, so it was a good day.
Yep.
And Monday I was feeling better. Today I'm feeling good. But it's not gonna last long. In a few more days I'll be like right back down. But I feel blessed. I had could have been worse. Could be a lot worse.
It's your chemo I worry about, and I don't know where we're gonna get the money for our mortgage, the lights, the water, the
It's taking a while.
internet. We gave up Spectrum TV altogether and the internet and went with a
Yeah.
cheaper company.
We've given up a lot of things.
Yeah,
Giving up as
but
much
we
as we can.
still can't pay for our bills because of your medical bills. And he has insurance.
Yeah, just go to
It's
the
ridiculous.
emergency room. I got a bill. I got $4,000. Owe them $4,000.
Yeah,
Just for like
and
3 days.
I don't know
so
how
3
we're
days in
gonna
the
pay it.
hospital. Stupid.
I don't know how, and I'm stressed, and I worry about him all the time, and I just love you, babe,
Yeah,
and
I do. I worry about you too.
it's just awful. And then 3 weeks ago, my first cousin passed away. She was 55 from cancer. And 10 days later, her mama died, my aunt. And I'm having a hard time with that. Plus, I worry about him. I'm taking care of my mother. And we try to get help we have financially and food areas. But, the food banks are just not open because inflation is so high now. It's awful. But through God's grace and faith that we have, we're gonna get through this.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna live. He'll probably be on insulin the rest of his life, but he'll live.
Yeah, see what's my pancreas. Yeah,
And
it's gonna be interesting because
he's gonna have to have vaccines before he goes into surgery, like right before, because they're taking his. You want me to move your arm?
Sorry.
Move your arm, babe. It's hurting his port for me to lay on him. I'll do it like that. How's that, babe? I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt you. But they put it on the right side.
Yeah,
and
if I'm on the right side, I'm right-handed. That sucks.
Well, they can't put it right by your heart.
Well,
sorry.
Some people have it on the left side. What the hell?
Just say a prayer for us and pray that we can find the funds somewhere to help us. I know I have total faith that God will get us through, but we bought our house in October, and I really don't want to end up losing it. But God has a plan, so whatever He decides is what we'll do.
So, God bless everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you for everything, and please pray for our family and my side of the family in North Carolina. That my other cousins have lost a sister and their mother within 10 days, and it's really rough on them, so they need prayers as well. But you guys, thank you for listening, and that's our update for this week, and I will be back on next week to let you know how his third treatment is going. Okay? Good night.
Good night.